The topic that I wanted to cover today is when it comes to building a business, some things that I think you should keep in mind, which I will personally be very careful to keep in mind. You see, there's a lot of people who have their own business, they have their own undertaking, whatever, like, but very often it's a one man business, it's a one man show where this one man who owns the business, he does everything. So, more money equals more work, more hours at work, which then again equals less freedom, and it gets more and more difficult the further sucked in he or she gets, the more difficult it is to get out again. So, the reason a lot of people are starting their own business is to escape the 9 to 5. I'm like doing these with my hands, but you couldn't see them. Anyway, a lot of the reason people are starting their own business is to escape the 9 to 5. And they make their own business, but they end up being trapped in their own business as well. So it's maybe they make a bit more money, but they're also working a lot more. Hence, they ruin the entire purpose of them building a business. Like they forgot the main reason why they built it. And this is the danger, and something that I'm going to keep a very close eye on myself when building my business, is that it is going to be a business that will provide me with constant passive cash flow. Meaning that the more I work in the business, the less and less I have to do. Whereas the money is still increasing. I'm still making more money, but I also need to work less. And to a lot of the normal people out there who's used to a 9 to 5 job, like, if you want to make more money, work more hours. That's how it works. In business, that is not how it works. In business and entrepreneurship, that's not how it works at all. So this 9 to 5 mentality where you trade hours for dollars is so rooted in us. Like, that's how it works. There was I think it was Dan Locke who had a very great comparison when people are like, I have to work super hard for money and work a lot of hours, etc. to make a lot of money. When he makes money quite easily. Man, I'm so red here. Don't even know why. Anyway, he said, like, when I go down to the bank to deposit or withdraw some money, or to withdraw money, they don't ask me, excuse me, sir, how hard did you work for this money? Oh, no, that's not hard enough. Of course they don't. Couldn't care less about how hard you worked for your money. Working hard is not really going to get you anywhere. You have to work smart and hard. You don't have to do either of them. Like, you don't have to do one of them. You can do both. You can work hard and smart, which will then allow you to work less hours but still make more money. So if then you put in more time, maybe you will increase that even more. But that is, for me personally, that is the goal of a business, is for me to be able to withdraw more and more, so that eventually I can just sit there as the boss and have a steady passive income coming in, because that will give me the ultimate freedom. And I think that you have reached very far, or come very far in life, when you are at a certain point in your life where you don't have to work at all. You have money coming in, so you don't have to work anything, but still you work harder than ever. You don't have to, but you do it because you want to. And that, to me, is the only way to be really sure that you actually love what you do. It's easy to say that now. I love my 9 to 5. I think it's great. And some of my colleagues are saying this, like, I love my 9 to 5. I was like, if you made no money, or if you made this and that much money, no matter what, would you still work here? And one of them said yes. And I was like, wow, that's great. That's great. Then you're really in the right place. But then when they have to work a bit of overtime, they work a lot of long hours, a couple of days in a row, constantly complaining, like, oh, I so badly want to go home, and oh, this sucks, oh, I don't want to be here. You see? So the truth is apparent. It's not true. They did not love it as much. Of course, maybe it's not that they hate it, but they hate like going longer. So my point is, the only way for me personally to know for sure whether I love something is when I don't have to do it. Do I still do it? Because if I do, it's a sign you know what, I love this. I love this. But if there's something you have to do, it can very easily control you and manipulate you. The things you need in life, they have control over you. If you need money, money has control over you. If you have lack of love, if you feel lack of love, you are very prudent to be controlled and manipulated by a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. If you feel like you need it so desperately. Every human being needs love, that's for sure. But if you enter a relationship needing so much love, and like it's I need love, you're crazy about it, like that, I don't think that's healthy, because then that controls you. If you need work, in other words, money again, that is going to control you. So what you need, what you lack, can very often control you. So if you put yourself in a position where you're in no need of money, money won't control you as much. There is a risk, of course, people being too greedy when they have a lot of money. That is a risk too. So there's a lot of things to think about, to think through when going down the road of entrepreneurship. But anyway, I hope you got some value out of this. Main point being, when building a business, make sure you don't trap yourself in your own business. But make sure you can put yourself in a position where you don't have to work, but you still do. Because that's a true sign that you really love what you're doing, that you're really doing the right thing. That's, anyway, my opinion, how I viewed it. It is not the absolute truth. So comment below, tell me what you think about it, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.